An objection my friends often raise against Christianity is this. They'll say, look, Nathan, this is interesting. It sounds interesting, all this God stuff and how you're so enthusiastic about God. But I actually don't care. They don't mean any offense. They don't mean to hurt me or ridicule me. They're just saying, look, I really don't care. At the core of this is usually apathy, this stolid indifference toward matters of God, faith, Christianity. What do Christians say to this? Well, I think one among many, there are many reasons for apathy, but I think in this case, there's one central cause as to why people will just slowly not care about God. And I think it comes down to a misunderstanding of who He is, who God is. Some will believe that God is just this cosmic bully, this being up in the sky who really doesn't like us, and then when we do something wrong, He's just ready to beat us with a stick. This view has been actually popularized by atheist Richard Dawkins. I remember hearing him say one time, I do not want to believe in a God who is mean, nasty, vindictive, and brutish. And when I first heard him say that, I thought he said, I do not want to believe in a God who is mean, nasty, vindictive, and British. Now, I love the British, I love Britain, but I would agree that no, I don't want to believe in a God who is mean, nasty, vindictive, and brutish either. Nor is that view held in the Scriptures. The God of the Bible is not this God who is a cosmic bully. That's not what we see in the Bible. But maybe it's not cosmic bully for you. Maybe it is just this God up in the sky who just gives us what we want when we want it. Sort of almost just giving what we wish for. This idea was actually seen in the movie Bruce Almighty. You might have seen this movie. It's actually quite a funny movie. I like the movie, but the idea of God within the movie is false, because the idea is, look, when we just call it to God, He just gives us what we want when we want it. That's not the God of the Bible. So we really need to understand, who is this God? Have you ever asked that question? Maybe it's a question you need to ask. If you actually are at a point at which you'd say, I don't really care about God, who is this God? The God of the Bible is one who is almighty, but not in the Bruce Almighty sense. Almighty in this sense means ruler and holder of all things. But more than that, the story of Christianity is a story of God reaching out to us, coming to us, sending His own Son so that we might have a personal relationship with Him. The story of Christianity is a story of God wanting that personal relationship with us. But even more than that, what is really interesting is that life, like true life to its fullest, only begins when we meet and encounter and enter into this relationship with God. So, if you are apathetic, you might not say it like that, you might say, look, I don't really care. Maybe, just maybe, you need to find out and explore just who this God is.